Okay, the 3 steps to getting 30,000 views in 1 month. Number one, lower the barrier of entry. I will explain what this means. Number two, Kiwi angle. Number two is practice a routine that feels natural to you. Number three is experiment. Okay, let me explain. Number one, lower the barrier of entry. This is a wonderful, wonderful phrase that my friend Sunflower taught me. And basically, what it means is that you're going to take all of the expectations that you would have of how you would want your first video to go, how you want to film your video, how you imagine it coming out and posting it, all of those ideas, all of those expectations and conditions, hold those to the side for a moment and imagine like what it would take for you to film and post the video right now, today, exactly as you are, no changes. Like, even if it could only be a few seconds long, like that is lowering the barrier of entry. So maybe it means that you're not putting on like clean clothes. Maybe it means that you haven't showered. Oops, give me one moment. Okay, cat moment. Anyways, so maybe it means that you're not wearing clean clothes. Maybe it means that your hair is not clean, you're obviously not showered. Maybe it means that you don't have a nice background, you don't have, you're not editing, you don't have accessibility options yet, like captions. All of those things that you would ideally have for the videos that you post, start with none of that, because what you want to get into the habit of is just the feeling, the flow of recording and posting, because that's going to be the part that repeats and repeats and repeats. Everything else you can figure out later, you can figure out with time, but what you want to do first is lower the barrier of entry so that you just start to get used to the feeling of posting. Now, once you have done that, and don't just post them unlisted. I know it's tempting, but it's better to post them publicly, because you probably are not going to get a huge audience immediately, so you don't have to stress about people seeing you in, this raw format, but also you'll get an idea of what things people respond to, and what things do start to get views, and most importantly, you're just gonna get a feel for being visible in public, especially in the online space. It's a new feeling, it's a new experience, and you're gonna have to get used to that first. Okay, let's get into number two. Number two is about practicing a routine that actually feels natural to you. And what I mean by that is something that you're not going to lose momentum doing. Something like a routine that will sustain your motivation to try, just to keep doing little videos and posting them, even if you're not editing them like me, even if you would rather be, wearing certain clothes or talking a certain way or having a certain background or having a certain lighting, etc., 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 or you want a certain camera, all those things, right. For me, for example, I experimented with posting every single day, and when I didn't have the energy to post an actual video, I would go on camera for just a few seconds or a couple minutes and just say, I'm exhausted, I'm not gonna make a actual video today, whatever. I literally did a video saying that I'm too tired to make a video and I'm going to sleep, just to get in the momentum, to keep the momentum up of posting regularly. For you, it might be once a month, once a week, every other day. It might be every time you, after lunch or something. It might be that you film multiple videos in one day, but then you cut and post them the next day, or you post them later days. It just, however it's gonna feel natural to you. The more you try to force it and like make huge changes, the faster you will become exhausted or it will just shift out of your routine. You want to start with the babyest steps that you can take so that the change is gradual and like very cemented, so that the momentum keeps up. That's how we get into number 3, which is experiment. Yes, this means experiment with, content, with editing, with when you post, what you post, all of that. But what I really mean, more importantly, is experiment with what keeps your interest in posting. Because when you are interested, that's how other people will be interested. If you're talking about things you love, if you're doing it because you enjoy it, that's going to be much more enjoyable for people. And that's when it's going to naturally, it's going to flow. It's not going to feel like a bunch of extra work. It's going to feel maybe a little uncomfortable and scary sometimes, but it's not going to feel like, it's not going to feel like some huge crazy task, or it's not going to feel like something unnatural to you. It's going to be something you're actually interested in, and that's what you want. So you want to experiment with ways that you can keep your interest. When you get burnt out, maybe you just post some short videos that you had recorded the past few days, or maybe you can just take a few second long video to say, I'm too tired, I don't even want to be on camera right now, so I'm filming my wall and I'm not posting a video, this is it. And then post that, because you just want to keep your momentum and your interest peaked. Motivation is everything, especially if you are neurodivergent like me. ADHDers, you totally get it, probably. And that's how you do it. I mean, I definitely got more views with my short videos than my long form videos. So if that helps as a tip as well, definitely experiment with both, because the rate of views, the rate of growth for each is a little different, but you can get attention with both and funnel that attention into the other. And then experiment with other platforms too. XYZ. Do what it takes to keep your interest peaked. And when you can start adding more organization and more thought, more planning, more finesse, more, then it's only going to get better. But in the beginning, you want to make sure that you don't lose interest and motivation, and the best way to do that is to make it easy, make it super enjoyable for yourself, and keep the momentum. So I hope this helps. That's how I got 30,000 views posting in 1 month. This is brand new channel, so it's only a month old, and I'm almost at like 31,000 I think views total over all my videos, and a lot of those are just from my videos of my cat. So but that is how I did it, and I hope this helps you. And I'm gonna keep this video short because that's all I had to say, and I want it to stick. So good luck and have fun.